Hey folks, I'm Leanne and welcome to Print and Polish. This is where I do my nails and I talk about a book that I just read. So just keep in mind, I'm just learning how to do nail art, so the nails might turn out, and likewise, the book might not be good, so who knows? Let's get started. So to start, I just want to say that there are so many people that are terrified of clowns. So many people. And the book It by Stephen King is the reason that many of them are scared of clowns. It was originally published in 1986, and the paperback printed in 2017 comes out to 1,168 pages. Stephen King is one of the authors whose work gets re-released with a new cover every so often, so that's why the dates are pretty wacky. The book is so incredibly long, although surprisingly, it's not the longest book I've ever read. It's actually split up into two very distinct halves, so I'll go in order. And because there's so much story, I'm going to leave a fair bit out of this rundown. But the first half starts with little Georgie getting snatched through a storm drain by Pennywise, the dancing clown. As if that's not traumatic enough, it's actually a bit of an epidemic at the time. There's a number of other kids that are missing too. Georgie's brother Bill loves his little brother, misses him, understandably. So Bill recruits some of his friends. The original group is Bill, Eddie, Stan, and Richie. They call themselves the Losers Club, and they end up collecting a few strays, and those would be Bev, Mike, and Ben. It first starts with them trying to find Georgie, but it escalates quite a bit. They all run into Pennywise in different incarnations. They all fear different things, and Pennywise feeds on that fear, the energy of it. He's really trying to get more bang out of his buck by going after all the kids in different ways. Over time, Pennywise even gets into the local bully's head, and this bully, Henry Bowers, and his friends start really going after the Losers Club and meaning it, like Bowers wants to kill the Losers Club. Meanwhile, the club learns that Pennywise has a long history of feeding off kids in a 27-year cycle. So this means that he comes back every 27 years for a good snack. They find this ritual, the ritual of Chud, and they fight it out with Pennywise. Afterwards, the kids get lost in the sewers for a while, but they do make their way out eventually and swear that they'll all come back the next time Pennywise does. The second half starts out with seeing how the kids have grown up and moved on. Most have moved out of town, and once they did, the memories of Pennywise faded. The thing is, Mike stayed. He hung out working as a librarian, and when he sees the signs that Pennywise has come back, he calls in reinforcements, the old Losers Club. He gets a hold of them, and they all start slowly remembering what happened, and they all go back with the exception of one person. To give their memories a boost, they all get to town, they wander around. Pennywise sees this and he goes for it. He's after them in all kinds of gruesomely different ways. To add even more layers to Pennywise's manipulations, he gets Bill's wife, Audra, Bev's jerk of a husband, and even Henry Bowers into the game. Poor Henry has been in an institution this entire time because he was driven crazy by everything. He escapes, but he's under Pennywise's thrall all over again. They're nearing up on another battle, and the Losers Club does their best to pull off the ritual again, but things go a bit sideways. There's missing people, there's extra people like Audra in the mix, there's ginormous spiders and eggs. It's pure insanity. And it's insanity that I'm definitely going to reread again. 5 out of 5. I enjoyed it a lot, even though there's definitely a part or two that I don't really understand why on earth it's even in the book at all. The only thing is that it's going to take me a while to reread it. It's 1,100 pages. It's a huge commitment. So that's it for today, folks. Thanks so much for joining in. Links to the book and nail products are below. If you think of a good book that you'd like me to try or a really awesome nail design that you want me to try, please let me know in the comments. If you'd like something a little bit different, a little bit longer, check out my other playlists where I read classic books like The Count of Monte Cristo. Thanks again and have a great day. I'll see you later.